Okay, so good morning, all of you. Let's get started. So, yeah, so I'm going to start now. So, the JFrog process first. So, any questions on Azure? Okay, let's get started. Let me take sandbox access. Yesterday recording, huh? Okay, I'll share. Just a minute, huh? Okay. Okay. So easy to let's launch one server, T2 medium. Oh, that's what room is dark. Can we also use this sandbox? Yeah, you can. Let me create an instance. Hello, a person పంపించు. దాని స్విచ్ అదేనా? ఓకే ఓకే. ఫ్యాన్ కూడా ఆన్ చేసేసే కొంచెం. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్స్. Okay, I'm creating a server now, T2 medium. A fan effect. Let him. Yeah, actually, this is not free, guys. This is not free. This is paid only. We are trying actually to give this, sandbox accounts to everyone. The process is going on, not $100, $450. Complete AWS, Azure, GCP, data science, everything, including certification courses and all. We'll see. If all good, we will try to give. Per year, yes. Nothing is free in this world. Yeah. Oxygen only free as of now, right? I don't know. In the future, for now. $450. But if we take a more license, so no purifier is required in India. So we'll see. Okay, JFrog. So JFrog is a repository tool. Okay, both can focus now. JFrog is a repository tool. Our alternate tool is Nexus. Okay, and mostly we are using this artifact tool to store the artifact trees. What is Artifactory? Artifactory is nothing but final outcome. So in CI/CD process, we have a delivery and deployment, right? Delivery process, we can release that readily deployable code into this artifact tool. Understand? We can use ECR cloud repositories also for image storing ECR or ACR and all. So the final outcome means, for example, if you deploy a Maven goals, jar file or var file will be created. That is final outcome. So main source code we can host it into GitHub, and final outcomes we can host it into Artifactory tools. Okay. So readily deployable code means from here directly we can deploy the code into the server. I mean, after build, after test, if you want to store code in any repository, we can choose Artifact or Nexus repositories. We have an ECR also for image repositories. Okay. So here, yeah, if you can see, by using this artifact tool, if you can see what is Artifactory repository, why we can use type, and everything I have updated here. So repository management tool is nothing but what? The repository management tool help development team to create and maintain track their software packages. So also in your end, after adding the packages deployment dependencies, if you want to host your code into somewhere, that is artifact tool. Okay. So options we can see, we can use JFrog Artifactory, Nexus, Apache Archive, Nugget, GitHub, S3, ECR. So these are the options we have. We already know GitHub and S3, right? ECR also we are going to learn for this bash. And remaining and all, these are for only repository tools. Okay. So JFrog supports these many, repos, Python, Puppet, APT, Docker, RPM, these many repositories. Okay. This is not much important tool in real time. Just I'm saying there is a tool from the DevOps background for Artifactory. We are discussing. Okay. Yeah. See, JFrog is a Artifactory tool DevOps methodology to store artifacts, means readily deployable code. Readily deployable means next directly server only. So if if you store anything here, that means that code is readily deployable after adding build and test. Okay. Yeah, if you can see this, the life cycle, when we can push the code into artifact, first source code, after that build, after that compilation, after that binary, after that dependency resources, after that artifact, after that deploy. Clear? So here code is readily deployable code, right? So readily deployable code we can deploy into JFrog or Nexus, okay, or something related to Artifactory tools. Okay. Okay. So we can start to install the process. So from tomorrow, I'm going to start Docker. So Docker already introduction part is done for 9 a.m. batch. Back to individual link, yeah. So meanwhile, if you want, I'm going to plan one workshop, Azure DevOps. I'll let you know. Okay, everyone can join. I'm going to show you one project deployment process by using Azure DevOps, Azure Repo and all. Okay, end to end. Yeah, 7:30 is the last class. Yeah, this Saturday. I'll let you know. Back to back holidays are there, right? Okay. Saturday, Sunday. I mean, holidays are not here. I'm just saying only public holidays, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I will give break, guys. Don't worry. At least this Saturday I'll give break. Okay. This Saturday, Sunday. But Monday, we have to back. Okay. No need break. Okay. Okay. We have a time, right? We'll discuss regarding this break and all. Need break. So, under this process. Sunday, no class, right? Always. Sunday, no class, always. Only Saturday I'm talking about. But yeah, we have a festival, right, Ramjan? I'll see. I'll check with management and let you know if there is any holiday. Or if required, I'll give holiday. Your wish, guys. Yes, Sunday always workshop. No Saturday. If I take Saturday class, you can attend regular classes. No workshop Saturdays, only Sundays. Give up to Monday holiday for this week. 3 days. This is not college, okay? Just 1 hour class only. To give 3 days, 4 days. Ugadi also there on Sunday. Oh, yeah. So my new batch will be there maybe after Ugadi. Uh, anyway, so very important Docker Kubernetes concepts, sir. If 7:30 a.m. students, Ugadi no class. Okay, 7:30 a.m. batch students. If you missed any classes on Docker and Kubernetes, just ping me a valid reason. I will. What is Ugadi? Raj will explain. Huh? You don't know, no? Why it is taking much time? Ugadi is Ugadi only. South Indian New Year, yeah. We have a separate New Year for South Indians. Gudi Padwa. Actual New Year for South Indians is Ugadi, not Jan 1st. As per Hindus, correct. So, new calendar will come. So, yeah. Okay. The installation part. So, after that, we have to go to Artifactory file. Once again, I'm saying this is not that important, but just focus. So, go to the Artifactory, whatever I have downloaded inside. So, go to app, ls, go to so bin. I have given already here. Bin and inside artifactory.sh start. sh artifactory.start. So the background Tomcat will run. Copy. So you can access. So this is Artifactory. This is looks like there is a big mission, right? Caching mission. Yeah. Okay. So nice animation. Yeah. So what we can do by using Jenkins directly, I'm going to deploy, okay, my artifact on something. If you can see this Jenkins pipeline, you know, right? This is GitHub, Maven clean, Maven test, Maven install. After that artifact will be created inside the EC2, right? That artifact I'm going to push into JFrog. Password as a password. So after this, we will see IAM, okay? Azure. So you can change the password. Skip, 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 finish. Okay, this is JFrog Artifactory, the dashboard. Here, if you can see, you can create a repository, same like a, you know, that Maven and Tomcat only, the process, the dashboard and all. Here, this section is administration section. This is application section. Okay. So here, go to artifacts. So these are the basic information of artifacts we can see here. Okay. Go to dashboard here. So repository, go to repositories. So here I'm going to create one repository. Yeah, Freeter only, Maven, Gradle, EV, SBT only, these many only supporting for Freeter. Remaining and all disable, see. So that's what image process. Yeah, image process I'm unable to push by using JFrog as this is not Freeter. That's what for 730M batch we use ECR, right? Or Docker Hub account. So yeah, I can show only Maven here. Repository key I'm giving test name. So you just create test repository created. Clear no? So by using this repository, I'm going to push my Maven into this repository by using Jenkins. So in this case, if I go here, first I need to install Maven, right? Install Maven -y. After that, so I'm going to install Jenkins also. Okay, let me install Jenkins. So Java automatically install when you install a Maven, so we no need to install here. Okay, so you can start, I think started. Okay, let me check. Systemctl status Jenkins. It's active now. So this is the password. Let's access first 8080. No, JFrog is not work on Tomcat server. The required by using Tomcat, it is going to be start only. Okay, Jenkins getting started now with plugins. So first we have to install Artifactory plugin. Okay, so first we should go to manage Jenkins and install a plugin. So here Artifactory, excuse me, Artifactory plugin, and then yeah, correct. So plugins, stage view. Okay, so now let's take this. And before that, so my Jenkins and JFrog both are running same server, right? But my Jenkins has to authenticate the JFrog endpoint with help of JFrog endpoint. It should be hit and log in and push this code Artifactory into JFrog server. Same like Tomcat we discussed, right? Maven after that we can copy paste the war file into Tomcat server. In this case, what should I do now? System configuration I need to update, right? JFrog details. So here you can see, yeah, JFrog server. Okay. So here you need to be add what? JFrog URL, right or not? Let's wait. Yeah. Yeah. So JFrog instance ID, you can give any name. So my pipeline inside already instance ID name I have given. Server ID or instance ID, both are same. I am giving JFrog server. Next is what? JFrog platform URL. You can give. So JFrog runs on 8081 or 8082, both. Next here, username is admin, right? So password I have given. So we have to test the connection. Okay, I'm able to test successfully. If you get any page not found something, you need to be check the credentials or endpoint properly. So my Jenkins is able to connect my JFrog. Okay, then save and apply. Now I'm going to create a job. So pipeline, just you can give JFrog something. Pipeline, okay. So here you can copy paste this script. If you can see till here we are clear, right? MVN install. So push Artifactory into Artifactory. So RTU upload, you should use the upload here. Server ID, this is the JFrog server. Under specifications, file type this is, pattern is what? Var file, target is my test directory. Okay, so apply and save. Wait, there is error. Huh? Configure. One open, close. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more 2 will come. Apply and save. Okay, build now. So first Maven will be generate a var file. That var file will be pushed into JFrog. Git has to be installed, right? M install git-y. Clear now? Now let's go to build again. Okay, so push artifacts into Artifactory, right? So let's go to JFrog. Now click on the test. Okay, you can go to here, Artifactory. So you can click on artifacts. Say this is my test repository, right? You can click here. You are able to see your var file. Clear? So we can store here. This means this var file is readily deployable code. But this is generating from where? Source code, GitHub. GitHub is just basic code only. There is no dependency, there is no any libraries and all. But this is readily deployable code. Release, this is release. You are going to be deployed when the requirements will come. Until that you can store here only, the var file. So this is just Artifactory tool, third party open source Artifactory tools we can use. Or you can use for cloud related. The platforms I'm going to show you in the coming classes for you. Yeah, from here we can deploy. You can write a pipeline. From here we can deploy into the server again if you want. Clear? So pipelines reference you can take here. JFrog CI/CD references. You can take any pipelines you want if you want to deploy. Okay. From here only I took that reference. Yeah. If you want to push Docker, this is pipeline. All are readily available. You can take whatever you want. configuration pipelines, scripts. Somewhere, let me show you. Wait. Yeah. So you can take the references from here. If you want to download or upload. So different, see, this is server ID upload. I use just now this one only. RT upload process. Upload var file into JFrog. So different scenarios are there. If you want to work, you can take any scenario here. Okay. Clear? How to integrate Jenkins with the JFrog? Yeah. I'll share these notes to you. So you can use. Okay. Excuse me. So this is the process of JFrog, how to integrate with your Jenkins to store the artifact trees and all. So if you are clear, I'll move to Azure now. The IAM concept is pending, right? Should I start? Azure? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So this is actually sandbox account, guys. So from this account, we can launch any server, AWS, Azure, GCP. If everything is good from the management and provider end, we are going to be give these accounts to this license to students. So simply you can, by using this practice, even now you can also connect by using these credentials. If anyone want to do practice, let me know, I'll share. Anyway, this session will close automatically after 4 hours. Again, we have to create again. Okay. Yeah. We can increase 8 hours. I had a word with them. They said we can increase. So from here directly we can open sandbox of Azure also. Better, guys. This is better compared to self account. 1 year validation, right? We can just request them to some a good discount, $200 also fine. No problem. We can use entire year Azure Cloud, Azure, AWS, Google Cloud, and certification courses, and in here scenario based questions. A lot of things are there. Certifications patterns, if you can go. AWS certification patterns, Azure, Google Cloud, AWS. Clear? So we can use OpenAI. So a lot of things are there. This is very big one. So find out this contact. I spend 1 week time continuously, sending mails, Finally, I got the contact. Only one person is operating from India. She's in Bangalore. So we can check student tracking also. See students tracking from the. She is operating from India. I have given to data science trainer also. So he's also checking now. So analytics, we can see learning curve here. A good one. See, I think Omkar is tried, pandas and Python. Oh, 1 month is there, no? Then we can use. 2 licenses only they have given. So I'm trying to add license, but not unable to do. Certifications, if you click on the certifications, Azure certifications, you can see here, Microsoft certification. If you click on AWS Cloud Practitioner, you can see AWS Developer, AWS Operation, AWS Architect, AWS Cloud Practitioner. If you want to go for AWS Cloud Practitioner, this is AWS Cloud Practitioner. So end to end, this is end to end. Paths. So these are already existing courses also there. If you want to learn something, you can go through this also. How to export data from Redshift to S3. Related Redshift exercise. EKS, Amazon Elastic, EKS Quick Start, hands-on. Okay, you don't have permissions. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, let's go to Azure. Sandbox Azure. Huh? Okay. Okay. Let me log in first here only. Sandbox, my end already AWS is working, right? If I want to access Azure, I should close AWS. Understand? Okay. So anyway, this is a process now how to do it. So in Azure, guys, in AWS, if you want to work with IAM, there is IAM, Identity Access Management. You can go there. You can start your process. But here, Microsoft Entra ID. If you want to work with IAM in Azure, you should go for Microsoft Entra ID. You should go there. Terraform document. Terraform document already put. Document means what? Can you please explain? I want to understand. Document means what? Terraform code you are talking about? Code already I have pushed into GitHub, right? Already I pushed into GitHub, right? Our configuration process you are asking. Configuration process, nothing is there. AWS configuration process is big. Here just AZ login only. Automatically it will pop up. It will open up one pop up. You can confirm your email ID password. That's it. Okay. Let's see now. Entra ID. You just go for Entra ID and there you can click a user. Okay. After that, creating a user, you are able to see your user list and root list also here. After that, assign a password and log in as a user. Let's go and do it now. See, login process also I have updated. So you just go through this process if you want. Okay, let's go to Entra ID, Microsoft Entra ID. Users are there right here. So these many users are there. You can create one user. So I'm creating a DevOps like this. Display name you can give anything, whatever you want to give. So I'm giving cloud user like this. So password, by default password this is. You can generate your password. 5555, huh? So okay, password also done. Okay, this is the process. So let's go to the document. Same process I follow. Enter ID. So giving username, password, and review and create. Okay. Assignments you can give anything. Properties if you want assignments. So here you can add a role. Click on add a role. So I'm going to give a role permission to my user. Here you can give any permission. These are the existing permissions. We can give specific permission also. I will show you. Global administrator. You can give global administrator role. I'm giving administrator role, for example. Select. So now review and create. See, I have given administrator permissions. After that, create. Okay. So after created a role, I mean user attached to role, you are able to see here one user. Okay. Cloud user is ready, right? So cloud user, you can click on the cloud user. So just now I have created the user principal name is this one. So again, when you can give AZ login, so it will ask user email ID, right? You can give this email ID and you can start your process to work. Clear what I'm trying to say? I already created a user and using it, sir, but not able to create a user account. I'm not. Yeah. Okay. So now you can see here. Oh, your friend. Azure account will suspend in 1 month only. Understand? Otherwise, do one thing. Suggestion is only one thing. If you are offline team, don't create all at one time accounts. For example, 3 members are practicing. First, one person can create account. Understand? And share, create a user and share the credentials to your friends. So 3 members work on the same account. Once your account suspend, right? Ask the second person to create a one more account. Like that, you can practice 3 months. Clear what I'm trying to? So we have to. Yeah, simple logic, right? Everyone created the same date. All accounts suspended in same date. That's what come to offline and practice like a team. Clear? We are doing same thing. Yeah, I'm using the Dharma second. Whatever, yeah. See, you are team. So practice. And even if you are facing any error, for example, your second person also can easily second second person also can use your account. If you are facing any issues, the second person can also rectify your error. They're able to see, right? So this is the practice. Now I'm going to implement if I take a Plura site. So we are not going to give each person one license. I will give like a 5 members one license. One person can use in one region like that. See, purchasing one license is too costly, right? $450. So we will create a one. We will take a one license. We'll distribute to create a users and distribute to 5 members. So each member one region directly allocated. So you can work like that. I'm planning like that. We'll see how it is possible and all. Yeah, it is active 4 hours only. But like, see, user. Yeah, 4 hours only. You can extend one more 4 hours. 8 hours is okay. So every time what you can do, just create access to secret key only, right? Yeah, just 2 minutes of task only. To create 8 hours work, 2 minutes of task is okay, right? To do that. Yeah. Even good practice also, you no need to delete anything, right? So practice and leave it. Automatically delete. Okay. Why all 5 people need available at same time? You can work 1 hour. He can work 1 hour. See, no one is work 8 hours, right? I know very well. You do, 8 hours, Okay, okay. Then great, Okay. Anyway, no problem. So my user is ready, right? Now how to log in my user through console also you can log in. You can log in as a user, I mean CLI also. Okay. Some of students work 12 hours. Yeah, I know that. Okay guys, so log in your account now. Here, what should I do? Principal name I should give. Next, password. I don't know whether correct or not. Okay. Action required. You know the process, right? So just install Microsoft Authenticator app, open that app. You can scan the image from the tab. So let me check where it is. My lot of Microsoft Entra ID. So I have approved now. Next. Done. Clear the process. So you need to install Microsoft Authenticator app. So this authenticator, when you scan that, right? When you scan that, it will give OTP. Just you can enter. So started. Now your ID you can see DevOps user. Okay. Like that you can create a user. Now you can access any services. Yeah. Okay. Same process I'm going to show you through CLI also. CLI process is you just open VS Code. You know the process, right? Which command I should run? Okay. Which command? AZ login. So if you can see again, this is my account, but user account, what should I do? Again, click on this. User account is not there here, right? Click on this, add. Not opening. So if you're unable to open this pop-up now, somewhere it is open. Let me kill this process. Git bash. You can do one thing also. Pop-up is not, I need to restart my system anyway. In this case, we have one more process also. Directly we can give user. Let's take the command. So you can give like this also. So or one more command also there, AZ login password something. Yeah, this is one. For example, your end unable to open the pop-up now, you can run this command. AZ login, use device code. See code, you got it right. So and open this and enter this code. We have a different process. You can use anything. So use another account. Now you can give the email ID, right? So the email ID is here. This pop-up, I'm unable to open directly, right? That's what I'm giving this process. Again, authenticator app. 74. So continue. Now you can see here, updated automatically. Clear now? So now what should I give? One. User email ID, right? This is user email ID only. Login. This is the process. So now you can give the same CLI commands, you can give Terraform commands, your wish. You can do anything now. Oh. Clear? The process is. So this is a process. So CLI commands, you know right now, you can run, or Terraform command also you can run. Like this, you can. And one suggestion, guys, if you want to implement any process in Azure dashboard, I mean, through console process, if you're unable to find out something through console, right? So better first directly go to Terraform code. By seeing the Terraform code, you will get some clarity. Okay, these and all required. Then go to dashboard also. Okay. Why Terraform code, you are able to see all the required functionalities in one code itself only. So easily you can understand what and all required. Clear what I'm trying to say? So this is IAM user process, how to create and attach role. Okay, this process also we have updated, scan the code. Then you are able to see like this. Which cloud is easy? Still AWS, right? Still AWS. Okay. Dashboard and response is slow. AWS is our best friend. You may work only 1 week, right? So imagine if you work the days you spend on AWS, if you spend on Azure, imagine you may learn so many things, right? Yeah, this is correct. Azure frequently changing service names. Even I also confusing many times. I don't know why. They're adding so many services, individual services. For example, AWS is a good one only. The reason the managing services AWS is good. For example, if you want to work with PostgreSQL, you no need to go again PostgreSQL dashboard. Directly go RDS only. The point of the service is the reachable is AWS is good. If you go RDS, there you can find out. But in Azure again, all are separate only entities. Azure MySQL, Azure SQL, and all. The number of services more here. So it's create a lot of confusing here. But AWS is the point of service contract is very good. Resource contract, sorry. Yeah. So depends. But almost all services are same. Almost all services are same here. But yeah, the performance also correct. I don't know the reason. Azure compared to AWS, there is some lag. The creation of resources, the background dashboard process. Takes more time than AWS. Yeah, agreed. Yes, don't put Azure as a primary skill set, okay? As I said, secondary skill set only. Secondary skill set, these concepts are fine. Even you can update like a primary skill set, but you can explore more, 1 week more, better. Yeah, we have a policies. But here, for example, if I want to give a VM access now, here the process is completely different. In AWS, we no need to go the service. But here, if I want to give this VM access, for example, this VM access to my user, go to VM inside, you should give only. IAM is there, right? Every service there is IAM. Yeah. Click on this. Every service, for example, if you want to give specific VM, we should go to the VM, click on the VM, open IAM. Here we have a role assignments, right? We have a role assignments. He is the owner. So you can go to roles. Here you can see owner access to someone, or for example, blob storage if you want to give. Storage blob reader means read access. Add. So now you can see here, click on the member. Here you can give, select a member. Which user you want to give this VM access? You can click on this, select, so updated right user. Next. What exact? Okay. Blob storage reader. Next. So next. IV and SM. Now my user I have given for only one VM access. So this is a process. You can see the details. Storage access I have given for this user, specific user. You can go for JSON also. This is the background JSON. So by modifying the JSON, you can change the things. So assignments are for what? This user. So permissions are for what? This blob storage permission. The background JSON is for this one. You can by changing the JSON also, you can give the permissions. But this process is we should go that service and allocate. But Amazon, from there itself only you can give access to any service, right? But this is the problem in Azure. We should go to the service and give access. Anyway, guys, so we have a 10 minutes of time. So let me, the first priority, guys, Azure networking. The reason, if you can open any network, right? Azure. You are able to understand by seeing this networking and all easily. Okay. For example, if you can see front end, back end, database tier, VNet is there, resource group is there. This is what? Application gateway. Like that, we can use. So we have already shared Azure document, right? So just go through that. If you are having any questions, you can ask anytime. Yeah, so Azure networking is very, very important. The concept you need to focus. Okay. After Azure networking, yeah, networking is very important. If networking is knowledge is good, you are able to understand any service in that cloud. The background, any service by sharing the network only, it will work, right? You may stuck there only if you're not focused on the networking area. It's a very, very important. Azure compute service means server. And public and private networks. So Azure load balancer means application gateway. So Azure DNS Route 53. Azure App Service. This is also very important. CI/CD implementing the background automatically. So Azure Storage, blob storage. Azure Database. Okay. Next is what? Azure Entra ID process. Very important. Yeah, Azure function app. Yeah, Bash Azure networking will come. Bash host and all you can. So this means Azure IAM. And Azure CLI. If you spend Azure compute means VM. Just if you spend 1 week time more, you can you can you can go through these all the sessions little at once. You can easily update primary skill set also Azure. Just 1 week. Later your account is blocked. So okay, and one more thing, Azure DevOps. As I said, I'll take a workshop. Please attend. Okay, very easy. Like alternate of Jenkins, alternate of GitLab CI/CD, alternate of GitHub Actions. Now you got an idea, right? GitLab CI/CD, GitHub Actions, Jenkins CI/CD. Now cloud managed CI/CD process we are going to be start. So I'll show you if the time permits both Azure DevOps, AWS code pipeline in the same workshop itself. Native pipelines, AWS code pipeline, Azure CI/CD. Usage is very less, but let's see the different process. So guys, if you want to learn anything, just let me know. Yeah, sorry, you can focus Azure monitoring also. Anyway, we have a third party tools, right, for monitoring. Mostly we are using third party tools, guys, monitoring. We are not using these monitoring tools. Even AWS CloudWatch also. We are using Kibana or Splunk, Grafana, these tools only in the real time. Single dashboard for all the things. So my workshops are very, very important. So attend workshops. I have shared the recording, right? So go through it. So if you are busy, at least this weekend, you can, maybe after 1 week or 10 days, they may delete from the YouTube. So better practice and write in your book. Guys, and my suggestion is, you may get some doubt. We are learning so many things, how to remember. This is a question from everyone, right? I'll tell you what to do. If you are going through any video or doing practice, right? So in interview, guys, no one will ask, show me the process, how to do. No one will ask. First, what you can do now, write in your notes, task overview with architecture. Very, very important this is. Why? Tomorrow is interview. Not possible to do all the labs. Simply open your book, see the architecture first. How many services are you using? So how many services are using? I'm taking a previous session. You can add here and networking. Simple, right? Like this you need to write. Networking plus EC2 plus S3 plus Lambda plus CloudFront plus WAF. Okay. And each service write in your notebook, single sentence only. What is networking is not required. At least what is CloudFront? What is Lambda? Two sentence you can write, or three sentence. Whatever you understood only you can write. Don't write from any Google definitions. No one will expect any answer from the Google definitions. Whatever you know, just explain only, no problem. Okay. And this overview, first very important thing you can write here, at least 4 to 5 lines, the overview of the project, what project it will do. So you just write here, this is for front-end configurations. In your language only, this is for front-end configurations. The basic, the agenda of this project is to store cache, to distribute the traffic from different edge locations, to improve the latency. That's it. Write in your notes that point. And then, so how this process will work? Write a steps. First box, you can write a box, EC2 and S3 and Lambda and Cloud. Box. Step 1, point out to 1, 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. This configurations. Okay. And at the last, you can write conclusion. So mainly here, S3 application is hosted in S3. When any changes will come, Lambda will trigger. Lambda will run invalidations. Immediately, cache content will be replaced with the origin content. Until update the code, cache will serve the request to different users, end users, until time to leave complete. Understand? Like that you need to write. No need to write entire 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. If you write 6, 1 pages, you may, it's very difficult, right? So 1 page, understandable language, enough for your entry point of view. So if you get a task in real time, then you can focus end to end. But entry point of view, no one will ask, show me the project in front of me like that. Just they give time to explain 2 minutes or 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So enough this one. Every time you can write every project like this only. Don't write 10 pages, 20 pages, and don't take from the chat GPT, Google and all. It may take time to much. Clear? Okay. That's all for the 7:30 AM students. This is the last class. Already online you have attended. So all the best. And if you are facing any issues, how to remember everything for certification? By heart only. Certification process is different, guys. Yeah, certification process is different. This is different. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. If you want to learn any new service from Azure, let me know. I will share the material for Azure or AWS. But AWS already I have shared. My account name is Azure function not supporting free tier. That's what the problem is. We have taken raise a request for increase the count. Yeah. Clear? Chalo. Thank you. Bye bye.